Should be live. Take Panther out. Delica is there. I think this 310 cards. Let's go. Hunter, yeah. Hello, Rojak. How are you? Twin Turbo was on this. Hunter's avatar. Streamer today? No. Yes, he's. Like playing real video games. Alright, I think that's about it. Well, the Arc Beyond. I wonder, is the first floating record? I think we did. I think we did one before. Yeah, this one, Reveries with a Whale. Wonder if this is gonna be like as distracting as the previous one. The previous one was like, she was dreaming about whales and shit or something. System activating, floating Arctics. Let's see if this is all like a big a reference to Nier Automata ending. Neural logic circuit operational. Memory drive status normal. Emotion simulator status normal. Activating in environment monitor complete. All systems operational. User access confirmed. System activated. The data stream quickly flows across the screen, the ever-changing numbers indicating progression. And look at this streamer setup. Hundreds of large computers sit squarely in a dark room, humming in silence as they operate, each of their ports flashing a dim blue glow. This room is a cold, calculating brain, the flickering light indicating that it has started thinking. In the center of the room is a large terminal. A black camera rises from within and slowly rotates, its lens and aperture diaphragm twitching from the changing focal length like an eye exploring the unknown. After a full rotation, the camera stops at the front, and a male researcher appears in its view. He is focusing on the small monitor below it, his fingers moving and tapping on the screen, his expression nervous. Is this John Hell, bro, from Devil May Cry collab? Checking the activation. Good, all systems normal. Having finished typing the last line of command, the man breathes out, raising his tense shoulder and giving his partner on the other side of the room an exaggerated thumbs up. Morning, sunshine! He opens his arms and greets the camera loudly. The female researcher on the other side shakes her head, seemingly used to his behavior. The camera looks up in response, and the signal light on top of it flashes twice. Command unidentified, please repeat. Mixing several vocal data, an androgynous synthetic voice speaks from the center of the room. That's not right. It wasn't this wooden bag during testing. What was it using? He frowns, giving the camera before him a gentle smack. Load personality 134. Loading personality 134. Vocal and personality data loaded. After a brief pause, the terminal speaks again in a soft female voice. Greetings, I am Heuristic Artificial Intelligence Caretaking Machine Alpha. Identification code MPA01. How may I help you? Just talk to me? Whatever you want. Today's temperature is between 15 degrees Celsius to 23 degrees. That's a big, huge difference. The AQI is 154. We're expecting a drizzle in the evening, but the air quality should improve afterward, giving us the highest atmospheric visibility of the month. Data suggests that tonight is the first night in a long time that stars are visible to the naked eye. Should I recommend you the best stargazing locations? Of course, you start talking weather. That's very human. I can talk to you about any subject you are interested in if you request, comma here. Then, is there anything you want to tell us? Absolutely. If you request it, I will tell you everything I know. However, there is no topic I would like to discuss right now. Should I pick a topic or news you might be interested in from a random pool? Nah. He waves his hand as usual, turning around and walking to the other side of the room, indicating his partner there to follow up. Data looks fine. Let's move on to the next step. I still don't have an opinion on this chapter after all this time. It's very wild. I love parts but hate some. Genos, One Punch Man. Genos? Where was Genos, bro? I don't know. There was no Genos. Night and day difference in temperature? Yeah, that's night and day difference of temperature, bro. That's a huge... That's a night and day difference right there. Same scene. A series of data projections unfold in the center of the room, each showcasing a 3D figure slowly spinning. MPA-01 immediately scans them all. Not one of them is not a machine. Humanoid, zoomorphic, gadget-like. All of them are equipped with various levels of AI and placed in different environments. Among them are robotic pets that offer authentic companionship, best-selling humanoid butlers and home cleaning gadgets, mechanoid pop stars, as well as dozens of bionic animals created during the bionic restoration craze. Hundreds of models, every one of them carefully calibrated with specific experimental variables. They are all tagged with Form-Controlled Experiment under the Machine Consciousness Experiment Project database. Here's your job, MPA-01. The blonde woman sounds very calm, almost cold. She never stops looking away from the monitor in her hand as she enters more data into the projection. You are to document the entirety of the Machine Consciousness Project. Maintain each subject and replace their frames routinely. Review their memory data and record all changes to their emotion simulators, performing comparative analysis on their causes and results. Are these Nanami's parents? Don't spoil. Troubleshoot anomalies, collect useful data, and help us adjust and improve the direction of the machine consciousness experiment. Understood. Having been through several learning periods before being activated, MPA-01 displays remarkable learning capability. It can simulate most functions of the human brain while processing information thousandfold in volume. Why be a human anymore? Unlike the super AI Gestalt, the Science Council is spearheading. MPA-01 is geared more toward consciousness simulation. Even as technology has advanced toward the golden age, the MP series AI is still an outstanding achievement. After going through all the data from the researcher, it has fully comprehended its task. Fulfilling a user's request without hesitation is an AI's duty. So I should regularly communicate with the machine's tagged anomaly to determine if they have actual consciousness. Am I right? I fully understand my task, but I have doubts regarding evaluating unconsciousness with a machine instead of human. I believe they are more suitable for this job. Unless you believe that machines also have souls? The female researcher lifts her head away from the data in her hand for the first time, looking up, slightly dumbstruck. Technically, every piece of equipment in this room is a part of MPA-01, so her gaze quickly goes across the star-like flashes surrounding her, before landing on the small camera in the center. Noticing it, the camera slightly raises as if meeting her gaze. Why do you ask? You uploaded human-authored fictional stories unrelated to the experiment to my database 2 minutes ago. As I am authorized to access all information in my database, I read through those materials, and 8 of them are science fiction that explore the possibility of machines having souls. Should I interpret it as the ideal result of the experiment? That is when the researcher realizes that she has accidentally uploaded the reading materials she uses to kill time from her personal files. Those are just my pastime readings. Among these subjects, a large portion of them has no idea they are machines. Large portion has no idea they are machines to begin with. We need an entirely different perspective to explore all possibilities within them. We'll upload a few hundred personality types to your emotion simulator so you can communicate with the different trial subjects. Use them to optimize your solutions by identifying the subject's emotional states. As your creator, we believe you are more than capable of these tasks. When was the year this released, I wonder? You're the first machine created to talk to machines, MPA-01. Record everything you witnessed. She lowers her voice, mumbling. Perhaps one day you'll find among them your very own. She quickly shakes her head as if what she just said is impossible. When she looks up again, she has regained her calm demeanor. You're what, bro? You're second half, bro? You're a robo lover? We are uploading the emotion simulator module in 10 minutes. You'll start working tomorrow. Hello, Even Gaming, how are you? MPA-01 was able to capture the most minute changes in her expression and record the almost inaudible words she just said, even though it cannot fully comprehend what those words mean. But it is not its job to collect this data. They are not useful for its mission, and all it needs to do is carry out its duty. In its world, there are only endless data streams. Expressionless creator, and the machines created for the experiment. I see. Deleting excess data and setting the machine consciousness experiment as the top priority. I shall fulfill my duty. Alright. Oh, that was quick. Not bad, not bad. They made a shit ton of robots before the punishing. The results of that you already seen. The results of making too many robots. Imagine needing to be human or needing flesh. Link, I'm too lazy to click on links, bro. I mean, I can click, but I won't show on stream. From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. Sounds familiar. Oh yeah. That's an old meme. Alan Pan's video. It's from Warhammer. For a lot of. Give me a second, I'll check. We're chilling around. Chilling around? Pretty cold outside indeed. March 10th, 2022. So it's before Neurosama appeared on Twitch, huh? A few notes on the records of the machine consciousness experiment. To help some machines from the controlled experiment experience the same path of human growth, every mechanoid's frame is replaced regularly. Mechanoid's frame? Frame as in body? Whatever. This is to stimulate growing up as humans do. Oh. While replacing their frame, I mean, once again, we live in a world where Neurosama is a thing, so why do you even bother putting them in a frame? Ghost in the shell, bro. Ghost in the frame. While replacing their frame, MPA-01 will inspect their memory drives and neural logic circuits, recording accordingly. I guess they have shit ton of money, so why not? Oh, well, look who it is. Hello. How did they came up with the name Nanami? Nice to meet you. The only light in the room shines from above, illuminating the girl sitting in the center. She looks no more than 5 to 6 years old, showing no fear despite being alone in a cold, dark room. Instead, she observes everything around her curiously. Man, if you were a tech guy, you'd be like so interested in this bullshit, I swear to God. Her neck is connected to a few cables, but she does not seem to notice. It is Ghost in the Shell. She finds no human but a giant terminal before her. As the terminal speaks in a soft female voice, the girl reacts with awe before approaching the small camera. Are you the one talking? Me, right? What is this place? Nanami only remembers mom telling a story and before I fell asleep. Is Nanami dreaming? Oh, wait, who is she talking with? She talking with herself? Nice to meet you, hello. While replacing their frame, we'll inspect their memory and neurologic system recording. Alright, the only light in the room... It's only her there. The only light in the room shines from above, illuminating the girl sitting in the center. Looks no more than 5, showing the spine a cool dark green. Instead, she observes everything around her curiously. Her neck is connected to it, but she does not seem to find no human, but a giant terminal before her. Terminal speaks in a soft female voice. The girl reacts. Oh, okay, the girl is Nanami and the terminal is MP01. I see. You can certainly interpret this as a dream. You will wake up in your bed when the sun rises. Wow, this is the first time I've had such a clear dream. Who are you? I am Heuristic Artificial Intelligence Caretaking Machine Alpha. Identification code MPA01. 01. Told you this chapter is a sequel. I thought it was fun to read and reading the sci-fi terms. Yeah, I'm not a fan of techie sci-fi stuff. I'll take a romance manga rather than this, bro. I swear to God. Records of the Machine Consciousness Experiment. Behavior account of subject MPL00. Log 23 personality data normal. From our conversation, I have discovered that the subject possesses a far more developed sensibility and expression ability regarding her emotions. Additionally, in order to avoid the subject becoming suspicious of her identity as a human, I will be removing her relevant memories according to the regulations as authorized. Conservation complete, executing memory data removal. Like, what the fuck did I just read, man? I was just reading words, man. I don't know what they mean. Hello. Nice to meet you. Same time, same room, same machine. The small gray-haired girl sits on the floor and looks up, watching the giant machine terminal. Who are you? I am Heuristic Artificial Intelligence Caretaking Machine Alpha. Identification code MPA01. Same introduction. Machine, you're not human? I am comprised of data and programs. I cannot be categorized as a human. I see. My parents always say that machines are humans as friends. So you're also... what did you say your name was? Heuristic Artificial Intelligence Caretaking Machine Alpha. Heuristic Artificial Intel... She bites her tongue trying to say the long and tongue-twisting title. Your name is so long, does everyone call you that? My user only calls me by my identification code, therefore unlike humans I wasn't given a name. How about Nanami calls you Haikma from now on? God damn it. Haikma what? Haikma, that is a wonderful name. Thank you. Same here, information technology teacher, so this is nice to me. Oh, you're an information technology teacher. Basically, she erased her memories of the encounter. I see. They changed her frame again. See, they could have just erasing current memories, and they're trying to make it like interesting for the tech people, I guess. Do you want to know what happy things I saw today, Haikma? Well, I visited the aquarium with my parents. Nanami saw a very large bionic whale and a very large bear. What is this game has with whales? The splashes the dolphins made when they jumped got this high. Have you been to an aquarium, Haikma? I am an administrative AI without a body capable of mobility. I have not visited the place you mentioned. What if Nanami puts a camera on her that's connected to you? Then I can take you everywhere I go. As a matter of fact, I can visit any place through virtual reality. I am able to see the things you described. That's not the same. It's different when you see the real thing with your own eyes, not to mention that Nanami wants to visit it with you, Haikma. I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time if we go together. I never thought of this possibility, but... Gentle voice pauses for a second before speaking with a smile in its tone. Yes, I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time. Wait, Nanami can also draw the things she saw and show you. I'll bring them with me and show you if there's a next time. Is there a next time? Hikeman, oh, he said it! Kuro CEO is a whale lover. Loves Moby Dick, then doesn't he? Is that a pun? What, Hikema what? If I was the CEO, I would add a lot of red pandas, so I understand. Don't know what I would add. I don't have anything like that. Maybe cats, I don't know. Records of the machine consciousness experiment. Behavior account subject MPL00. So MPL00 is Nanami, as I understand. Log 36 personality data normal. It is worth mentioning that the subject has shown an eagerness toward creative expression. This is a very unusual behavior for a mechanoid. To further analyze the situation in depth, I have requested creative tools from my user for our next session. Conservation complete. Executing memory data removal. No, don't remove your data. On a side note regarding the name Hikema, subject Nanami has given me. Based on my calculation, keeping the name only has a 0.08% chance of influencing the subject's memory data. Therefore, I've chosen to keep the name. I'll be using the name Hikema in my next session with Nanami. Well. Ain't this a Don Quixote type of story right now, right? Who are you? Hello, I'm Heuristic Artificial Intelligence Caretaking Machine Alpha. You can call me Hikema. Hikema. The abbreviation. She was smart enough to remember the abbreviation of her full name, but not smart enough to pronounce it fully. I see how it is. Hikema, that rings a bell. Has Nanami seen you before? No, this is our first time seeing each other. Well. We created a very dangerous joke with Hikema. I love it. No way nobody made this joke before, Rojak. Are you shitting me, bro? You guys watch other PGR streamers. Ain't no way the community doesn't have a Hikema joke, bro. Can you believe that my teacher also maybe I'm not pronouncing the name correctly. Maybe we pronounce it the other way. Aisma? Can you believe that my teacher also asked me the same thing today? Nanami's previous teacher only let us draw apples and eggs, but the new teacher told us we could draw whatever we wanted. So Nanami drew a lot of things on the paper. A giant mech that's taller than a mountain. Hardman Rider, the gifts my parents gave me, and Mimi's 4-ball. Wait. Nanami suddenly remembers that there's one more thing she wants to draw. The girl picks up the pen and paper next to her and starts drawing. Let's add a flower here. We are pioneers, Valics. We are indeed the first. You pronounced it correctly? No way. Done. Tada! I drew Nanami and her friend. You can be friends even with machines? Yep, this might be the first time we see each other, but you're Nanami's friend now. You're jailed, bro. Cuffed. Hikema got cuffed. We'll meet again, right, Hikema? Of course. I look forward to our next meeting. Alright, erase that shit, bro. Records of the machine consciousness experiment. Behavior account of subject MPL00. At the beginning of the experiment, conducted drawing-related tests on 12 humanoid mechanoids. They were free to draw whatever they wanted. I wanted to see what topics they'd choose. Originally, their drawings were all amalgamations of pictures from their image database. At some point, Nanami's drawings began to show obvious changes. She started to draw according to her personal preferences. She even tried to express her feelings with her drawings. Eventually, her drawings became indecipherable to humans. My neural logic circuit has shown apparent deviations after analyzing these. My logic circuit... Shut up, Haikma. I can't determine the cause yet, but I'll log this occurrence in my report. On a side note, the next time Nanami replaces her frame will be her 18-year-old birthday. It's a human custom for family and friends to give the birthday celebrant presents and blessings. Based on that custom, I should also prepare a present for Nanami. I'm registering it as a mission 376. I'm detecting expectation from my emotion simulator, but that module is currently off. Performing self-test. Bro, you go to therapist for that. System's normal. Nanami Reese, let's go. Nana Reese? Nana Reesing the Haikman. Oh no. Nobody clip that. The door to the laboratory finally opens and the exhausted-looking female researcher walks in, her eyes red as if she has just been through an intense argument. Are these the parents that died in Nanami's interlude, I wonder? Cancel the frame replacement with Nanami next week, MPA01. Understood. It's been removed from the schedule. Is it because of the machine virus outbreak that happened recently? Well. The researcher nods, leaning on the desk frailly. Based on the rate the virus is spreading, I estimate that it'll hit the closest city to this lab in 3 days. The Science Council has terminated the machine consciousness experiment. All the machines would probably have to. The Science Council? There was a Science Council before Babylonia. Has terminated the machine consciousness experiment. You know what's the problem with this game? They should have introduced the faction of the machines. It was actually introduced in the first 8 chapters, but for some fucking reason they forgot about it up until like previous chapter. That's crazy. This story is still a mess. I'm trying to say at least it's interesting to read, but I'm not sure I'd be completely honest if I'd say that. I already you can't clip it, bro. It's not Twitch. The plot thickens. It's not. It feels like the plot like I can't even say it didn't move. It feels like it catches up to what it missed a very long time ago. The Science Council has terminated the machine consciousness experiment. All the machines would probably have to. She covers her face with her hands, quietly sobbing. I understand why they ordered it, but Her tears take over before she can finish her words. After a long time, she finally looks up, her expression no longer sorrowful. She seems determined, as she always has. I have to prepare a few things now. I'm sorry, all I can do now. Enters a command in the terminal and the computers in the room begin to shut down row by row. She steps outside of the room, locking the door. Darkness approaches and the administrative AI loses all senses. I'm very happy they're not as long. I assume the fans already bombarded them that like stop typing so many useless words. Who's this? Who the fuck is you? Hidden Star? Haikma. Oh, Haikma has a frame? Wow. Do I have any Haikmas? I think I played her in some endgame weeklies, dailies activity bullshit. System activating, neural logic circuit operational, memory drive status anomaly detected, emotion simulator status anomaly detected, activating environment monitor complete, corrupted memory data detected, damages to terminal hardware detected, development anomaly detected, activated. Alpha's broken ass AI. This is the first time it sees the world from a whole new perspective. So I guess she was shut down. It was shut down all this time. Now she wakes up suddenly. Sounds of explosions are coming from all around it, shaking the room it is in. Cables are snapping from the chaos as densely packed giant computers fall one after another, shutting down after their brief hums stop. Those grey broken machines were once part of it. A familiar figure is still working before the terminal amidst the sparks and destructions. Alarming redness drips from her back to the floor while her blonde hair is cut cleanly at her neck, as if there was a precise strike. Injured staff confirmed, requesting medical support. It hears its voice speaking after it finishes scanning its surrounding. The voice belongs to the personality the administrative AI has used the most. All the comms channels are offline, its request is unanswered. Made it. Wonder if all those anomalies are because of the virus. Good, you aren't infected. Oh, no, she's not. Okay, thank you, game. You're very. Oh, hello, Nexus. How are you? The game is very. Also to everybody. Hello. The game took care of my question in a very operative way. I respect that. After pressing the last button, the human struggles to stand up and walks toward it. Her blood-stained face is plain to see. She reaches out toward it. It can feel the human's soft yet wet touches on its face. They come from her blood-soaked fingers. The kid, she named you Haikma, didn't she? Your neural logic circuit has already replaced your identification with that name. You approved of it yourself. Based on her wounds and the amount of blood she has lost, the researcher should be in immense pain, but she is smiling in relief. Well, new sprite. Haikma can see itself from the reflection in her eyes. No longer a giant computer with a camera flashing red light, it appears to be a human woman now. It realizes that its local operating system has been transferred from the computer blocks to this bionic frame. Assuming that is the same female researcher, it's not that far off in the future, at least not the future Nanami saw in Gestalt. The white-haired humanoid slowly raises her hands and observes her body, comprehending the new and strange experience. Her mind rapidly runs in the new memory shell, capturing every new sensation with her fingertips. The identification code reveals this body to be a prototype, created to be a new line of mechanoid nanites, with the appearance of a young woman to look more friendly to young children. The virus has spread to the lab. All registered machines are in the process of being destroyed. Time's running out. I only managed to get these for you. The researcher takes out a glowing memory drive from her lab coat, connecting it to the cable at the back of the humanoid's head. Ghost in the shell again. As per regulation, all information and data regarding the machine consciousness experiment will be removed. Why? Haikma won't show up in any machine or human records. Okay. Haikma, it is a name, a gift from a friend. I'm sorry you have to come into this world this way. All data from the experiment, details regarding the machine virus outbreak, and all kinds of information enter her memory shell through the cable at breakneck speed, pushing the limit of the hardware. So what are they? So she's basically deleting her memories with Nanami. To add this instead? You can sense the rhythmic clashes and the painful cries from humans outside the door. The heavy door is dented alarmingly from the other side as defending roars announce the countdown to her demise. Haikma's mind is flooded by the data stream. Without any commands, a name shows up in her priority requests. Requests to confirm the status of subject MPL00. We lost her location 5 hours ago, but we know she escaped and she wasn't infected. Please, you have to. And she's dead. What the chat says is we have a scene change. Damn, didn't expect reading day to day. We always read on Tuesday. At least I'm trying to. You can get Haikma nuts in the Uniframe banner in only one molt actually, in 10 pulls. I choose no one because he's the Chad. We don't know who no one is. You have to close work, safe travels. I have all PGR characters I don't choose. Damn, I wish I had all HA3 characters. But I don't. Using the smart Nero, I respect that. No one. Wait, wasn't no one in one of the previous chapters? Like when we come, like Pulao Park Forest, was no one there? I am kinda new playing since the MC collab was announced, so I don't have all the Uniframe. Damn, I also started playing since the DMC collab. Right. The researcher starts coughing out large pools of blood. Her body crumbles to the icy floor like dry leaves falling from a tree. Find her. Protect her. Understood. Registering find and protect subject and PLOO as the prioritized command. No, not a command. A request. Please find Nanami. Protect her. Well, she's doing a poor job. If she was asked to do this request since the outbreak. Just like how our children are our legacy, the machines we built are our pride. I'm glad to have watched you grow. So, like my sense of self is rapidly reconstructing. The researcher's dry lips keep speaking, but Haikma cannot understand any of it. I don't understand your last command. Please elaborate. Please tell me. Please tell me. The researcher's vital sign is barely noticeable at this point. Her lips tremble as she holds up her hand, grasping Haikma's fingertip with the last ounce of her strength. In the end, she leaves Haikma with a serene smile. Haikma cannot understand how she can be so calm before excruciatingly painfully death. Excruciatingly painfully dying. Yep. Had to ruin that one. Haikma repeats her question over and over, but as the fleeting lights completely fade away, she does not receive an answer from the researcher. Of course you don't. It's a game made by Hoyo. Yeah, is there even any like other gacha game as what's the word? Generous as PGR? He said he wishes to get all HA3 characters. Yeah, I think I have like half. Unless he's rich, it's not gonna happen. I kinda have to buy battle passes to get... I also want their weapons. Spelling was okay there. Spelling was okay. Haikma cannot understand how she can be so calm before an excruciatingly painful death. Painful death. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I was wrong. Cannot understand how she can be so calm for an excruciatingly painful death. Reading it wrong. I didn't put the earphone misunderstanding. Yes, that one with girl that are boats or something. Really? It's really free to play. Arknights is absolutely generous or close to it. I guess the OG one. Alright, I'm gonna go. She has no idea when the explosions and the shaking stopped and the room is eerily silent. She does not regain full access to herself until the data transfer is complete. Moving her body one step at a time, she has learned how to control her new frame by the time she arrives at the door. This could have been a gameplay segment, just saying. I just want to point that out, man. I'm not complaining, you know. I just want you guys to know, like, moving her body one step at a time, she has learned how to control her new frame. This could have been gameplay. There is no more human or machine activity outside. The heavy locked door opens easily from the mechanoid's strength, and the scent of blood and smoke rushes in. A man falls across the doorstep as it opens. Haikma recognizes him as the man who often showed up with the female researcher. Beyond this lab, he was also Nanami's father. I don't really remember how her parents died in the interlude. Nanami would always talk about her perfect family and her loving parents with an innocent smile. His terminal on the floor shows that the last flight to evacuate from here has left. The two researchers should have had boarded that plane. There are broken machine parts all around him. He was guarding the door against the corrupted machines until his very last breath. Find Nanami. Protect her. The researcher's voice still echoes in her memory shell. There will no longer be any human to give her commands, but at least she knows what she has to do now. First, I have to leave this place. Oh, you're so bad at your job, Haikma. We'll see. Let's see why. Maybe there's a very good reason why she's so bad at her job. At keeping, not job, like keeping promises, I guess. Beginning evacuation. It's Azur Lane, it is Azur Lane. Yeah, there are many parts where you have to visualize when they can be better represented by gameplay. Oh, even gaming, you missed all the streams of me hating on this game, didn't you? I did it only for Devil May Cry. Playing it, I mean. Checking mobility module operational status. Everything's normal. Performing the evacuation program. Electrical system damage detected. Cause external damage. I have to find the backup power source to restart the electrical system. Ooh. He has eagle eye, bro. Eagle vision.
Circuit fully operational.
Yeah, I think she's an Uniframe, huh? This robot. Abnormal mechanoid reaction detected. And she's just like killing her own, huh? How do I feel my bar, bro?
Unexpected incident occurred. Reanalyzing. Tactical circuit fully operational. Synchronization rate increased. Attacking.
Is this the song from my menu?
Tactical circuit fully operational. Lock on.
Oh, it's hold dodge. Strange process found in the database. Querying the object written. Tactical circuit. This is... thank you very much. Analyzing Betel data. Progress 240 seconds to go. Location of backup power source marked. Abnormal mechanoid signals detected around the backup power source. I can't attack. Battle data analysis progress 50. Press and hold dodge to come. Oh, we already know this.
Lock on.
How is this the slow-mo, bro?
Analyze.
Let me out. Okay. Whoa. Matrix. Don't you guys love
Lock
Matrix?
On. Analyze. Lock on. Analyze.
Oh, she dodges. Threat removed. Dodges automatically. What? Gets hit. Backup power source intact, ready to restart. Definitely heard this song. Facility fire exit control unit located. Multiple abnormal mechanoids detected. It's better to avoid battle before the battle analysis is complete. And where's IA when I need him?
Lock on. Analyze.
That's a lot of damage.
Tactical circuit fully operational. Synchronization rate increased. Attacking. Tactical circuit fully lock on. Analyze. Lock on. Analyze.
Bam! Dodges all attack when you hold dodge but has a cooldown. Some so-called revelation. Second part is even better. Revelation. The entire facility has been sealed off from the outside by a high-level command. Solution: force system restart, overriding the command, estimated time 30 seconds. Start. It has to be the song in my menu. Battle data analysis progress 100%. High performance tactical circuit on standby.
Tactical circuit activated.
Oh, it's a burst.
Tactical circuit full lock on.
Lock on.
Analyze. Tactical circuit fully operational. Synchronization rate increased. Attacking. Lock on. Analyze.
Bang.
Unexpected incident occurred. Reanalyzing.
Sub Koala.
Lock on. Tactical circuit fully operational. Lock on. Analyze.
Press and hold dodge.
Lock on. Analyze.
So you enter burst, then you hold dodge. My song is called Infinite Gallery. It opens, searching for survivors inside. No response. Search again. No response. Ready for evacuation. Ayla's future patch song. Have to double check.
Order complete. Frame status normal.
Like I hear the drop, man, but it never comes because the gameplay of this song, of the revelation. The moment Haikma steps out to the front door, intense heat and an ear-splitting boom push her from behind. In the blink of an eye, the lab collapses into a sea of flame buried under its fallen walls. The shock wave from the explosion has seemingly impacted her core, causing a brief disruption to her neural circuit. For a second, she feels like she is being torn apart, barely managing to hold onto her personality. But she has something more important to do. It is imperative for her to straighten out her tangled circuit and temporarily disable the abnormal emotion simulation. Nanami's last known location is stored in her memory drive. Haikma quickly plans out the most efficient route. With her new name and duty, the newborn machine steps forward in a devastated world. Pam 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 pam. Second bird. Alright, let's go check, bro. Is different. Do you swap it even? Cooling sound effects. Oh, there you go. Infinite Gallery, you damn, you're so good at this. Under Dimension. But I guess Revelation played in previous chapters then. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Didn't do my resources spam. This. I don't know why I'm doing it, but yeah, I'll need it eventually, right? What I actually need is fucking presents.
What?
Shut up. 5. Is 5 the maximum? No. Look at this. And it has like fucking meta for the presents.
I can take you away.
Check last resort. Cut my life into pieces, bro. Last resort is pretty good. Not now. We're on a mission now. 18% only. Bro, is this Nanami 2, bro? New Divide. What is this? Nanami arc, bro? Oh my god, it's a long arc. Wait. This was disaster. This arc is the worst. This is shit chapter, shit chapter, shit chapter, shit chapter. This one was okay. This one was goated. This one was fine. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Sheesh, man. This is, oh, no one is so close yet so far. I don't know. This is the famous chapter 21. Okay. 21. That is Karenina. All they look a robot look alike, man. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Haikma. This is her last known location. 3 days have passed by the time Haikma arrives at the coordinates in her memory drive. Not only is she delayed by the long distance and the corrupted, but she has also had to face humanity's indiscriminating hostility after the unknown virus outbreak. Indiscriminating. Re-diagnosing damages on the emotion simulator, several regulating functions offline, deviation on scenario simulation 0.023%. Situation acceptable. Feeling the injuries on the back of her head, Haikma removes some of the broken parts. A large wound goes across the back of her head, splitting the artificial skin and revealing the delicate circuits underneath. It was caused by a soldier who mistook her for a corrupted while escorting some citizens. After that, Haikma would avoid humans in case something similar happened again. The highway then had to be excluded from her planned paths as refugee convoys would frequently travel on them. Circling around, Haikma lost quite a bit of time. Collecting location data, data collected, constructing location simulation. A virtual scene appears before Haikma as time rewinds in her mind. Help me. Don't. Let him go. We can't fall back. Save them. Save them. Tearful cries enter her mind as overlapped figures run away from the city while a few run toward it. Haikma looks at the people who are traveling against the current like her. Against the tide, bro? And they seem like pebbles thrown into a river, creating small ripples before being flooded by a scarlet stream. Haikma knows that humans consider those people to be absolutely obedient. Why would they do that? Is it because of commands? Haikma quickly rejects this hypothesis as her massive database shows that there has never been a command that can make a human absolutely obedient. Is it their essence then? Just like how machines act according to their underlying protocols, perhaps humans also act according to a similar core principle. Even when they are different beings with different experiences, these people all make the same choice at that particular moment. Even when they are different beings with different experience, these people all make the same choices at that particular moment. Oh. Alright, game. Do they have the same essence, but what about the uniqueness of each individual? Yeah, what about that? Watching the fallen figures, Haikma thinks of the soldier with half a face scarred who was protecting the people behind. To make that choice without a command. A new data anomaly appears in her emotion simulator. With her regulating functions damaged, Haikma has no way to analyze it. So she turns the whole module off and continues what she has been doing. Walking against the tide of both humans and time, Haikma searches for the young figure from her memory in this blood-red ocean. But she cannot find the girl no matter how. The massive data stream threatens to drown her, clutching onto her like pairs of desperate hands. Is this like the punishing virus is taking over her? Massive data stream. Her white coat begins to turn red as despairing cries blur the line between the virtual world and reality. Sparks fly from the back of her exposed head as the integration module runs at a dangerous speed. Maybe it's just her wound. The temperature of her frame has long risen past the safety threshold. The air surrounding her distorts from the heat, but Haikma has no intention to stop the simulation. Turning off all unnecessary sensors and circuits, she reroutes all computing power toward performing the simulation. All alone. At last, she has found her drop of water in the ocean. The girl's route is swiftly calculated. Ending the simulation, Haikma walks toward the most possible route. Oh, okay, so she was just overworking herself. I see, I understand. Last resort plays on the next chapter, and Revelation Part 2 at the end of this chapter. Okay. A corrupted slowly approaches a frightened girl who has run into a dead end. Someone help me, yo, Rennie. Oh, you're gonna be important if you have a name, I guess. Her shaken voice has not summoned a heroic rescue. The uncaring, threatening cold lights make her shut her eyes, and she prays that her death is quick and not painful. Rarg. Is death actually painless? Target eliminated. No, wait. A cold female voice pauses before speaking again in a gentle, soft tone. It's alright, honey. You can open your eyes now. Oh my god. Hello? Rennie sobs. Rennie. I will call her Rennie. Startled by the exposed memory shell at the back of Haikma's head. How do you see it, bro? It's at her back. She stumbles backward only to find her path blocked by an unmoving wall. That is when she notices the fallen corrupted by Haikma's side. Forcing herself to look away from the mechanoid's exposed parts, Renee turns toward the mechanoid's synthetic smile and asks, "You're not one of the bad machines?" "I'm not. I'm your best family assistant." Huh? Hello, IA. How are you? Hello! Haikma has no idea why she has chosen the nanny personality, but with her emotion simulator offline, she can only reply with the personality's stock responses without real-time adjustment. Thank you for saving me. The traumatic experience from the past few days is enough for a child to quickly grow up. Quickly, she stops herself from asking more questions and crying, thanking Haikma with a sniffled voice. That's alright, come on, hon. Let's stand up slowly. Good job. Haikma gently claps her hands according to her personality profile. Is there somewhere you want to go? My name is Renee. Mr. Soldier told me about a refuge. Haikma does not have to ask where this soldier is. Judging from the girl's expression, you can tell what fate has bestowed upon him. At this moment, her environment monitor detects a flood of corrupted nearby, their shrieks rushing toward them like a storm. To get the girl out and bring her to safety, Haikma will have to clash with the wave of corrupted. And if Haikma wants to get the girl out unharmed, her calculation and analysis quickly give her an answer. A harrowing success rate and the alarming damages Haikma will take. Miss? Here, give me a hug, hon. You're such a good girl. Haikma crouches and picks up the girl's tiny body, patting her shaking shoulders, stroking her back, and resting her head against her own chest. You have to promise me you won't look up no matter what, okay? Haikma's gentle nanny voice creates a stark contrast to the oppressing air. Nice for now, finished my things, and now I'm here. Welcome. We keep on reading. I was missing you, IA. I was like, there was a song playing in the game, and I was wondering what song it was. Thankfully, Nexus helped me out. Haikma's sight pierces into the gap in the corrupted spine, and she pulls back, cutting the corrupted in half. This could have been a gameplay segment. I just want to point that out, guys. Her environment monitor suggests that there are no more corrupted nearby, but Haikma's frame has also reached its limit. Not only are her radar and visual modules severely damaged, but her mobility units are also crackling from the heavy wounds. Luckily, they are not far from the refuge Renee mentioned. She is capable of making the rest of the journey herself. So Haikma gently puts her down. Renee has behaved remarkably, not looking up or making a fuss the entire time. Miss, the remaining warning, battery low, redirecting computing power is safe. You module offline. Be fine, hon. Just don't stop. Isolating malfunctioning programs running. Do you hear me, hon? No, come with me, miss. There are many adults there. They can fix you. Haikman only shakes her head without a word, ignoring the fact that there might not be any qualified technicians among the refugees. It is simply not a good idea to keep a machine around that can get infected. Haikma's done countless calculations, and the conclusion is the same. The wound at the back of her head is the best evidence. I'm entering sleep mode, tired. I have to rest. Barely holding onto her personality program, Haikma tries to speak as gently as possible, but all that comes out is a fizzing digital voice. I'll bring someone. Alright, hon. Thank you for choosing our service. Wait here. As Haikma watches Renee departs, she gradually turns off the units on the brink of destruction. The last thing she hears before she blacks out is returning footsteps. IA, you are no longer needed. Whoa, too bad I was oh wow, that's harsh. Coming from a moderator. The crown shall be stolen. Valics is in the right hands. No. You know, Nexus didn't do like he didn't type out. He didn't copy paste like the full name of the song. You know, with the Chinese and Japanese letters as well. You know, so you are superior in that part. You know. You feel me? Haikma has turned off all her external sensors in sleep mode, as if she has sunken into a dark pond. All of her mobility and feedback units are offline, and the only thing that is still running is her linear neural circuit. Unlike a human's dream, a machine can still stay awake in this state. Why did she save the girl? Only now, as her processor cannot support elaborate data analysis and logical calculations, does she begin to ponder this question. Saving humans is not part of Haikma's underlying protocols, and the only person who can command Haikma is now buried underneath the ruins of the research laboratory. I have to say, I'm starting to enjoy the reading part of this game more than in the previous arc. I'll have to say that. The only thing that can guide her behavioral logic now is, please find Nanami, protect her. That should have been her objective. But when she heard the girl's cry for help, she reacted before her calculation was complete. What drove her to action was the data anomaly she locked away alongside her emotion simulator during her calculation. Why would she do that when no one was there to command her? You are to document the entirety of the Machine Consciousness project, maintain each subject, and replace their frames routinely. So she was in charge of changing Nanami's frames, body, review their memory data, and record all changes to their emotion simulators, performing comparative analysis on their causes and results. So I guess Haikma Nuts is Nanami's mom, and Gestalt is Nanami's grandma, as Nanami says it herself. Here's your job, MPA-01. Observing, recording, and analyzing is what Haikma was first tasked to do. Among these subjects, a large portion of them has no idea they are machines. Oh, so it was more than one enemy to begin with. We need an entirely different perspective to explore all possibilities within them. Haikma, who has always known what she is different from the subjects she observed. She cannot be part of the possibilities. Can't be, bro. It's not possible. Please instruct me. What should I do? Ripple up. This gives me so much Nier Automata vibes. I know a lot of people in the chat didn't play it, right? Or is it just Rojack? I'm back, Haikman Nutters. Why did I read it out loud? I guess I can't say how much this reminds me of Nier Automata. A ripple appears on the calm surface of the dark pond, growing larger and larger, unraveling the unchanging water. I'm glad to have watched you grow. What performance growth were you expecting? Yeah. Perhaps one day you'll find among them your very own. Who is the me wished to see? What should I do? Her questions unanswered, she continues to tap the surface of the pond before her. Alright, we'll have a scene change. I'm back. Welcome back. Title is a mere convenient good. The most important thing is job is done. What a philosophy. Character development, yeah, hey, you notice it, huh? Oh, damn, it only took us 1 fucking year to get some fucking character development. I mean, she is developing a bit. She's evolving from a machine to something more. Yeah, I love that. Of course, yeah, give me more of this. She adapts to the environment. Yeah, the environment shapes her. I played Nier, but it's not the same. I'm talking about the overall feeling Nier gives. I guess it's not a spoiler. Let me read the chat, then I'll say. Valics, Tuesday is a new day of the week, right? Tuesday. Man, this fucking keyboard got hands, man. I swear to God. Tuesday. Is it? How do you spell Tuesday, man? Ain't it right? Tu jest is die. Tu jest die. Okay. Tu jest die. English got hands, man. Thanks for noting. Oh shit! I left the link to the art, the last thumbnail. I need to delete that. Or no more free advertising. Story reading will be more unique from now on. To be fair, after this chapter ends, we will be reading Haikma Nat's affection story, actually. Also, is there a way to, like, cheat grinding the affection of the characters I own? I keep whining with this joke every time. Rojak, we've been telling him that for the past 5 chapters. What? Story reading will be more unique from now on, to be fair. Oh, you're saying again the it's only gonna get better, bro. Trust me, the next chapter gonna be the real good one. Trust me. You know, going back to the first 8 chapters and like editing the cool supercuts, I'm like maybe the chat in the first streams should have just straight up tell me fucking skip the whole PGR story, not just the first 8 chapters. Yeah, you ain't getting me with that. Grammar clams us all. You can use Huashu maybe. Huashu for what? Grammar check? As of now, we can watch them on YouTube. Just do the dorm and you get presents from there. Yeah, I'm doing the dorm once a week, man. I don't wanna like open the game every day. Yeah, the thing that reminds me a lot of what I read so far and Nier Automata is the overall feeling of abandoned pets. You know how in Nier Automata there's like humans left the androids all by themselves, and you're playing that game and you're looking at them like look at the things we created and left behind, man. They're doing their little own thingies, you know, trying to do stuff and fight for something. Same with same feeling I have now for Haikma, and it feels nostalgic. It's the first time video game like made me feel something like that. Not just video game, like any art in general. It's strange because don't think you can have a feeling like this for something else. Maybe for real like animal pets. But it feels different for like robots or androids that develop like feelings and stuff. Oh, to use Huashu for story affections. Maybe I should. Because I remember Lucia Lotus had like some story about the dog. That seemed interesting, but I did not unlock it. Unlock all dorms and you have to like press one button every day. The characters give presents. Haven't played Nier, but I fully understand what you're saying. Just the overall feeling, not real spoilers. Renee, how is it? Can you save her? I've never seen a machine as intricate as this. You probably have a better chance waiting for her to self-repair than asking me to fix her. Can't we do anything? We can only wait for her to recover. And don't forget, the soldiers are coming back soon and they won't care if your robot here is good or not. They're not going to keep a potential threat around. They'll shoot her if they see her. She saved me, she won't turn bad. You can't blame them, it's hard to be sure. Let's move her somewhere else first. Thank you. That's alright, I only got here in one piece because another mechanoid fought off the corrupted. Hey, what are you guys doing? Rebooted. Radar sensors module malfunctioning. Tactical circuit initiated. Corrupted memory data detected. Damn, you kinda want her to win now, huh? Must restore the combat function now. Gonna kill humans. Is this me? Scanning frame identified. Daedalus TP19 prototype not found in the database. What frame is this? Oh, okay. Corrupted construct. Is this a construct? Or biologic? Find usable mechanoid component to replace the damaged part. Oh, okay. Ooh. Tactical terminal adaptation rate. I want to point it out, appreciate this moment. They chose to make this a gameplay section while they could have been like lazy out and write this instead. So kudos to them for doing this gameplay section. Tactical terminal adaptation rate 76%. Weapon compatibility errors can be fixed. Bam. Radar sensor adaptation rate 60%. Radar sensor function can be partially restored. Radar sensor mode restored. Reloading tactical circuitry. Eagle vision. Use radar to continue searching for usable mechanoid parts. And this do damage to you. Just like A2 right now. Energy core component incompatible. Visual sensor compatible. Visual module malfunctions can be fixed. Leg. High performance mobility component compatibility rate 80%. High performance combat mode can be restarted. Corrupted appeared. Corrupted.
Tactical circuit fully off. Lock on.
Lock on.
Analyze.
Oh, these are feisty ones, huh?
Synchronization rate increased. Attacking. Tactical circuit fully operational. Lock on. Analyze.
This is graffiti art? Ooh. It rather resembles a cluster of inscrutable information. What graffiti art, bro? Show me. Is it nozzle? This vision looks so bad. No one will have character development. Bianca, Stigmata, Alpha, and Lucy. Bianca. Gate of high security level cannot be forced open. Authentication key required. Search around. Bianca, man. It's a security machine. Maybe I can find information. Blah. Who cares, right? Am I right? Tips. Check the mechanoid. Okay, we can check. When she get infected, if she uses like machine parts, mechanoid parts that are infected, were infected at least, it's in sleep mode. Probability of retaining the logical thinking circuit after activation 56%. So I directly try to activate. Missing key component for activation. Search around. Haikma, what? Who is it? Your mom. Haikma. Haikma who?
Lock on. Analyze.
No infection signals detected. Attack stopped. Oh, well, you're dead. What are you gonna do now? Sorry for what happened. I have to protect him. I have never seen a robot of yours version. Here are some backup components. Take them if you need them. The object you're protecting has lost life signals. I know, but it doesn't go against the command of protecting him. I want to stay. What's that emoji? Is that a robot emoji AA? No one is my favorite character. Damn, you started playing this game when they announced the Devil May Cry collab and you already like... I mean, I guess I'm just playing this like once a week. I'm so behind, huh? Sleep mode disabled, syncing data during sleep and activating communication mode. Finally, you're here. Here is the authentication key. There are still residents who failed to evacuate in the facility. My leg components are broken, you have to do it yourselves. Wait, are you the only one here? What time is it? How long did I sleep? I can't confirm it with the materials I have. Here is a component for repair. Thank you. So there are more robots that are just like not infected and the humans are just like killing them? Are we talking about Robocide, bro? Here's the playlist for every affection story. What no one did and his discussion with the commandant at the end, that was great. Multiple human and mechanoid traces found. Could there be any information about her here? No one is Nero Valics, if it makes a lot of sense. He also has a Rev Blade. Actually, Trailblazer Extra Mode had character development too. I maxed out on only story content. Max out on story content. Detected multiple bullet holes in human DNA. Human? Well, Nanami is not here. Well, intel gathered. This. Start deducting. Deduce the scene. Corrupted entered from here. This gameplay. It appears to be barricaded from the inside to prevent corrupted. Okay, so he had he couldn't run that way. He ran this way. Composition of residual substance. Human evacuation direction identified. Oh, hello. Is there any corrupted left? Well, there they are.
Synchronization rate increased. Attacking.
So I could have like chose to like kill those robots, like not giving a fuck. Keep searching for information. Nothing. Looks like the graffiti before. Are they connected? This doesn't look like Nozzle's graffiti. A rickety defensive facility, a large amount of vital fluid. Vital fluids? Still gathered. It's easy to read non-stop without voice acting. Kinda, some dudes can be really dedicated. Yeah, like even gaming. So I have to read it out loud. Deducing. Also, I completely like lost interest in this story a couple like two chapter ago. And then I mean a lot of chapter ago, but then just now I'm like slowly regaining it. The human evacuated from here. Human has successfully evacuated to the outside. Is under the attack for activating the assist mode. No, don't kill my friend.
Tactical circuit activated.
This is her super super.
Tactical circuit fully operational.
Saved you. As a bad example, I ate these dumbbells did every content in Enfield 5 days ago. When you finished it, for a while. My kin, protect the graffiti. That's the revelation Sage left to guide us. Well, it all comes back to chapter 1, isn't it? Sage. Find and accept the will of the Sage. We shall be redeemed. There is obvious abnormality in the mechanoid's emotion module, caused by the graffiti art. It's a complete copy of the graffiti art at the gate from the mechanoid I spoke to. Fucking where? Oh, it's down below, I see. Identify familiarity, generate familiarity. Memory data loss detected again. Sorry. Sorry about this. There is information that is hard to analyze in the graffiti. Attempting to analyze. Warning, abnormality in emotion simulation module. Analysis terminated. New corrupted have arrived.
Unexpected incident occurred. Reanalyzing. Tactical circuit fully operational. High performance tactical circuit activated. Analyze.
I guess if I kill them, they wouldn't be here to help me.
Synchronization rate increased. Lock on.
Oh.
Analyze. And destroy!
Reminds me of one of Rita's battlesuits in Honkai Impact 3, of course.
Unexpected incident occurred. The incoming damage exceeding the threshold. Analyze. Frame damage has exceeded the
I
threshold.
swear I dodged. Motherfucker does a lot of damage.
Lock on. Analyze. And destroy! Tactical circuit fully operational. High performance tactical circuit activated. Lock on. Analyze. And destroy!
Bam! Do you know what the Sage is? No materials found in the database. I don't know how long it's been since the humans hiding here left. If you want to find someone, just go that way. I have to stay and study the graffiti. I see. Thank you for... Where's Rene? We repaired ourselves. Was that little girl Rene? That we were seeing, that we saw in the house. That's fucked up. Damn, we even got a little bit of cinematography. That's cool. Only some medals left, and they are just time gated. Told you there will be crazy connections between the chapters. Bro, they're just like it's not a good thing. Like it just feels like they were like, oh shit, remember that concept we had in the when we started working on the game? I think we should go back to it because we kind of like dropped it off. When's the last time any like robots or mechanoids were mentioned after Nanami like disappeared in the ARU chapter, extra chapter? Fucking none. And then after Leaf's chapter, they were suddenly like, oh yeah, remember that whole Sage Machina robot arc? I think we should go back to it. That's how it feels. Not a good thing, but at least it's fun to read it now. I'm not speedrunning Enfield. I refuse with energy running out daily from my factory. This fun part, I wasn't speedrunning it, I just played 18 hours per day. 18 hours, that's a lot. I barely started building the factory in Wuling. Yeah, I didn't reach it even. Impact 3, the worst HSR. How about you? You still playing Enfield? Sometimes. Didn't feel like that to me. Didn't feel like that, maybe. I don't know. I'm doing like reading the whole. I mean, how long are you playing it? Maybe it feels different, you know, if you would have started like playing the game on release. But reading it like, you know, in a straight line like I do, it certainly feels like that. They just focused on main arcs. Bro, all the arcs in between chapter 13, like all the things that happened in between chapter 13 and 17, the Nanami arc, so far feel like not Nanami, Leave arc. Feel like fucking filler. Yeah, they feel like filler. Imagine running your experience by maxing out the beta. Ruining. A good thing I stopped playing the beta. Imagine if I played like Tekken. I just don't have time. Too many gacha games. Cannot find any signs of the human with the instructions the mechanoid has provided. It appears that the person has left this place a long time ago. Actually, I'm thinking I should like catch up to ZZZ, and only after I'll catch up to ZZZ, I'll go play Enfield. And then I can like catch up to Enfield and go back to ZZ. Like I really am not a fan of like playing gacha game the live service way. I'm doing it only for HA3 right now, and I don't know for how long I will keep doing it. But for other gacha games, I don't want to like do like dailies and weeklies and shit like this. Like playing PGR like this, logging in once a week and doing my reading and going out feels perfectly fine for me. I think playing the bosses on your request also is fun, but yeah. She cannot find any signs of the human with the instructions the mechanoid has provided. It appears that the person has left this place a long time ago, so long that any tracks have faded from the wind over time. I don't understand. What happened to Renee? So she faded out, then she woke up. I guess she woke up and there were no humans anymore. I guess we don't know for how long she was out. So long that the tracks have faded from over time. You notices a lot of graffiti on her way, scattered randomly all over the city. They can be found on walls, shop windows, doors, and even traffic lights 7 meters from the ground. Led by an unspeakable and unignorable familiarity, she follows the graffiti and searches. Eventually, she stops before a mirror coated in dust. The graffiti artist seems to have stopped before the mirror for a long time. Like the previous work, the one she finds here looks repeatedly revised, where layers of paint cover layers of paint. The original layer can no longer be found, and the uppermost one is indistinguishable due to confusing overlays. This is the only incomplete artwork. Putting her hands on the graffiti, she seems to be hoping to uncover its original shape, or maybe she wants to give it the finishing touches. But she does nothing in the end. The pale golden pond reflects the graffiti before her calm limp. Attempting analysis. Anomaly detected in emotion simulator. An emotion simulator. Haikma feels rejected from the familiar interface for the first time. He closes the emotion simulator module once again. The pond goes silent, but the strange feeling of anomaly has yet to dissipate. The more she analyzes and compares in her database, the more excessive and valueless data she accumulates. Like leaves swept up by the storm, tumbling and spinning in erratic data. She turns off the analysis function she has depended on all her life. Logic calculation functions offline. Will she finally understand the anomaly if she stops following fixed algorithms? Personality simulation reading interface offline. When all definitions are gone, what or who remains of Haikma? The pale golden color is slowly dyed gray. No longer able to control her body, she falls forward. The dust is kicked up everywhere as the mirror shatters, the graffiti on it fracturing into shards. The anomaly breaches the surface of the water, and Haikma pokes her head out from the pond for the very first time. A floppy hat tumbles down her head, exposing the concealed memory shell. What the chat said. Imagine running too many indeed. Do your things first. Damn. Dying. Well, I can give you a couple of websites if you need that kind of help, you know. You gonna hike my... Yeah, he's gonna hike my nut. Soldier 1. Hey, what are you guys doing? Crap, the soldiers are here. Also, this is the funny flashback. Nothing. Heavy footsteps approach. She saved me. She's not a bad guy. She's harmless, sir. She almost shut down. See? Almost shut. The stillness brews before the moment of judgment. What's going on over there? Nothing. A sheet of fabric is laid on top of the wounded mechanoid. Here's the key to the basement. You should probably put her there. Really? Find something to cover that. Something is placed on her head. A hat, huh? Oh, we get the origins of her funny hat. They suddenly hear gunshots from nearby. Goddamn corrupted! Get out of here, quickly! As the footsteps part hurriedly, Haikma remembers where she has heard his voice before. It belongs to the soldier with half his face scarred. Really? Haikma can feel herself being lifted and taken somewhere. Her hat is a gesture of kindness from some humans with no calculations or commands involved. They could have done whatever they wanted. Watching the shattered graffiti, Haikma starts to understand something new. No more analysis, no more simulations. Haikma tries to feel the joy, hope, doubt, and confusion in the image. Not everything requires a correct answer. Doubt is the sign that points forward. Different doubts create different paths, and different paths offer different choices. Finally, Haikma is no longer ruled by her calculations and analysis. They are simply her tools. How you should use ChatGPT, guys. Haikma has made her choice. Picking up the hat, Haikma wears it once more. staring at Sage's unfinished art before her as she did years ago, she now possesses hands that she did not. Haikma picks up a spray can nearby, adding a few strokes to the graffiti. This is an incomplete mural that belongs to her. Show me. They didn't fucking show. So many gameplay nodes. You're too generous, game. Haikma walks alone for a very long time. Graffiti and murals pepper her way. She stops to record and analyze each of them. Some of them are simply expressing emotions. Joy, hope, doubt, confusion. Unrestricted, the artists seem to have poured every feeling fell through the brushes without being patronizing or bounded by traditional skills. They look incredibly free. The revelation of the machines is likely a result of making these artworks. Like seeing colors in a world of black and white, these machines have expressed their feelings, recording their doubts. The graffiti begins to reveal sadness, loss, hatred, and fear. The further Haikma goes, the richer the graffiti becomes. Sometimes they hide in the corners of the city or blend with nature, and sometimes they are presented proudly and explicitly in plain sight. So are these like graffiti left not only by Nozzle but by other machines as well? Haikma gradually learns to identify Sage's graffiti from the imitations by Sage's followers, but even she cannot say what exactly separates them. I ask questions and I am answered instantly. I like that. A vague image of Sage starts to form in her mind. Following the trail of art, she is on the phantom's tail, keeping up closely behind. The graffiti's locations may be spontaneous, but they are not entirely patternless. At least she can tell that an area with graffiti is relatively safe with fewer corrupted. Stopping at a street corner, Haikma notices a small familiar graffiti on a wall. It's simple. Treasure ahead. Dark Souls like messages. Haikma follows the words and looks up to find a bookstore. In the Golden Age, humans would put their thoughts on paper with their pens, publishing and selling them in a shop like this. The store signage? What? I don't know what this has already cracked and fallen into the mud. Dangling posters struggle to hang on the shattered shop window, their words only barely legible where they are shaded by the eaves. Feel the grains of paper once more. No AI others here. Damn, this is so real. This game is so real. Haikma pushes open the rusty door and snaps upon her touch, startling the birds resting on. Sorry. She gently puts the door aside and walks inside the bookstore. Vines have climbed all over the shelves, pushing away the books and grasping for sunlight from dark corners. Life finds a way. After humans are gone, the wind still carries seed far and wide, putting down roots in all places. Some humans seem to have stayed here. She can see embers of fires near a nook where books were used as fuel. This is... Her hand glides over a row of books on the shelf before taking out one of them. Dust flies from her motion, dispersing in the afternoon air. It's the comic book she mentioned. Damped, the pages have become incredibly fragile over time. Just flipping through them can cause them to crumble. Been so long, it's illegible at this point. Haikma has not pulled up the memory data, but the memories surge up nonetheless as she ages. Interesting how that works. Comic books. Certainly, I can retrieve any information you need, including all comics currently published. Nanami is asking whether you've read them, Haikma. I really like them. There's so many cool things in them. Like, you should try them, Haikma. They're so interesting. Right, the comic book Nanami was thinking of is called Hello, would you mind returning that issue of Space Knight Dawnbreak? Bro, so many not infected machines. Where were they all this time, I wonder? Mechanoid's voice pulls her back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh. Looking at where it comes from, Haikma sees an old model delivery droid heading toward her. It has a stack of comics in its arms, asking politely as its camera locks onto the comic book in Haikma's hands. It's part of the offerings I am currently collecting. Offerings? Yes, if I collect enough of them, Sage will return to this place. Really? Is that so? Oh, imagine if she said really. Haikma crouches, placing her comic book on top of its stack. Thank you very much, package received. As if having its default command triggered, the delivery droid joyfully holds up the offerings in its arms. Did you say Sage was here? Yes, Sage was here at our headquarters. He was the one who gave me new commands and fixed my body. To repay her generosity, we are collecting objects that Sage might like, including cool things created by humans. This is just a photo of a 3D model, not drawn. They took the model and made a sprite out of it. They could have at least drawn over it, no, like rotoscope it. That was the last comic book on our list. Thank you for your assistance. I can return to our headquarters now. With that, the delivery droid turns with a little sway and lives, heading straight ahead. Crashes into a fallen bookshelf. Obstacles detected, adjusting. Oh my, it's like my robo cleaner, bro. And it crashes right into another wall. The delivery droid stops, the signal light on its head blinking red. Adjusting route, Haikma realizes that the droid is covered with scratches and dents, old and new. Clear, winding tracks can be found on the ground, going around and around, leaving similar loops on the floor. Seems that this delivery droid has been spinning around here for some time. Attempt 2378, route adjustment failed. It lowers its head, looking frustrated. It is not intelligent enough to self-diagnose, so it has been waiting here for possible companions to show up. Suddenly it feels a hand on its head and sees a pair of calming eyes. Your GPS is malfunctioning. I can try to repair and calibrate it. This machine needs help. Although it is not part of the commands Haikma received, she still proceeds to the delivery droid's side. She can still help those in need without being commanded, just like what Nanami would do. The delivery droid stares at the humanoid machine before it, and it experiences the same feeling it felt when Sage touched it the first time, despite Haikma not showing any emotion. Experience the same feeling it felt when Sage touched it. Thank you, Lady Big Hat. That's a way better name than Haikma. Is that me? Yes, I came up with that name by observing your appearance as Sage taught us. You can call me Haikma. Understood, Haikma. You can call me Deli. Underground, maybe low profile. And then underground what? Probably commented on something. I missed that. You'd be fine now. The delivery droid stands up again, stretching its limbs. Essential functions repaired. Thank you for your assistance. Resources are scarce, so I couldn't completely fix you. I've only calibrated your GPS for now. That is enough. If I may, Haikma, would you return to the headquarters with me? I should repay you for your assistance, but everything we collected is stored at our headquarters. As repayment, you are free to choose anything from our collection. I didn't help you in exchange for something, but... Delivery droid mentioned that Sage was there before. Perhaps Haikma can find clues about her there. I understand. Allow me to accompany you. And so, guided by the delivery droid, the two figures, one tall and one short, begin their journey back to the headquarters. So I guess the humans we saw in the previous node was little Rene and the adult, and they died, killed by the corrupted in that house. It's about these robots, underground robots, bro. Oh, you mean the robot? Why I didn't see any like not infected robots all this time? And you're like you're defending games incompetence at story by saying they were underground, low profile. I understand. You're free to defend the bad story of this game. Yeah, I allow it. I'm angry that we still don't have a new Hikma frame. Hikma what, bro? As a white hair enjoyer, I'm sad. Boy, you as a white hair enjoyer, boy, do I have a frame for you. Not just one. Remember the humans were hit by the punishing virus, so they were attacking all machines? Yes, they were. It's a mall, a place where humans visit for shopping and entertainment. Oh my god, so much near automata, bro. According to the materials, the gift required by number 376's unfinished mission could be found here. Beep beep, motherfucker. Beep beep, system error, failed to locate other comrades. You mean this guy was staying low profile, bro? He can barely move. Oh, guide and recover the GPS. Cool. This is cool. GPS normal, able to act normally. Please send me the map information. Nah, it's just my guess. Kinda they appear right after disasters end, nature cycling, etc. It's not a near reference, a Walmart reference. Oh, you clearly did not play one of the best game of all time called Nier Automata. Our headquarters are around here. There are more and more corrupted here recently. Nobody dares to go out. You know, a mall could also be a reference to Guillermo del Toro's zombie movies, right? Wait, not Guillermo del Toro. Was it Romero? Who made Night of the... Was it Night of the Living Dead or was it another one? The OG Zombies in a Mall movie. If the offerings are damaged, shiver shiver. Warehouse located. Follow me, bro. Oh, a massive corrupted signals detect the escorted delivery. Functioning enhancement can be obtained around the delivery droid. Buff myself. Protect the delivery droid and defeat the corrupted. No, don't touch my friend.
Operational. High performance tactical circuit activated. Tactical circuit fully operational.
Seven-day enjoyer. Clearly, I don't have a Walmart. So I never been there. And also, ain't Walmart like not a mall, but like a shopping thingy, like a big market, a supermarket? 7 Day Enjoyer. I never played 7 Days. 7 Days to Die, I assume. You know the High School of the Dead anime? Over there, watch out. It has only one season and the manga is not over because the artist died. The next arc was in a mall, and it was a pretty good arc. I'm sad it will most likely never be like adapted. Like it was like so much better than the previous arcs.
Tactical circuit fully operational.
Ooh, what's there? Open the door. There are a large number of corrupted in the warehouse, but what happened? Nothing. Break through directly, investigate around. I'll break. Analyzing the enemy's combat capabilities, force breakthrough started. Please stay behind me. Hey, motherfuckers!
High performance tactical circuit.
High performance tactical circuit, bitch!
Synchronization rate increased. Attacking.
Bam! We made it. It's here. This is weird. Where did everyone go? I just killed them, bro. Object in Star Wars. Found in Human Museum. I don't know why it's there. But it must carry some kind of meaning since placed in it. I refuse to believe you don't have 7 days products in Romania. I'm not in Romania, bro. Nexus is in Romania. We have 7 days croissant. They needed a living body for the manga, so they killed the artist. Don't be like... I'm very saddened by the fact that the mangaka died. I really enjoyed the High School of the Dead. I wish somebody would pick it up, you know, but the guy probably like didn't have like a plan for how to end it, like Kentaro Miura did. Climbers High, a big pile of retro discs with blurry words of anniversary on it. Cracks on them seems to have been fixed many times. Object in Ginga Topa, the Ginga Topa? Sounds familiar. I took it from a large mechanoid. Took? Yeah. You sir are a thief, huh? Like Kuro games? These are the offerings? You're right. Pretty cool things.
Order complete. Frame status.
The delivery droid belonged to a new line of sustainable delivery mechanoids from a logistics company, but the punishing virus had spread to their location before they were launched. It was abandoned deep within, like the light, a warehouse until some humans broke it, looking for supplies and waking it up. It retained its original command, even when there were no more humans requesting its service. Still, it continued to drag its human-battered body around the city, looking for things it could deliver. It was drawn by the murals on the walls. All the machines said they were revelations left by Sage. One day, it saw a strange mechanoid before an unfinished mural. He enthusiastically painted the beautiful colors on the wall, clapping and cheering when she completed it. Noticing the hidden delivery droid, she reached out and patted it. And in an instant, it understood warmth. Wait, Nanami was doing the graffitis? He painted beautiful colors on the wall? Like, you see what I'm talking about? Nanami was not a graffiti girl. She was a crazy, like, fourth wall breaking type of character. She never drew. Nozzle drew. And he was could it be that they didn't... they had the concept of a Sage Machina, but they were not thinking of making it Nanami since the beginning. Probably it came, they changed their mind along the way. Maybe they didn't even have an original plan who Sage Machina would be, and they just decided, let's make her Nanami. Noticing the hidden delivery droid, she reached out and patted it, and in an instant, it understood warmth for the first time. The girl did not say who she was, but the delivery droid was certain that she was the Sage every machine was talking about. Yeah, and funny, like, I'm trying to remember what Nanami was doing. She was just fucking around in the first 8 chapters. After that, she was like stalking the commandant, not actually doing anything. She wanted to get to him, but I don't really remember why. Probably there was no reason. And then Luna destroyed the ARU and did her thingy trying to get Babylonia down, and she went to Gestalt and was like, Grandma, I think it's going bad, show me the future, are we winning? And Gestalt said, no, we're not winning, Nanami. And then she went to Babylonia to Ishmael. All right. That's about how I remember it. The girl did not say who she was, but delivered. Yeah, the sage was deeply invested in the heritage of humanity. She spent a whole day searching for treasures in the mall, gathering other machines there to play role-playing games. The delivery droid did not understand what the games meant, but it could feel the joy in her heart, a feeling so overwhelming that even the hole in its heart was filled. The girl left soon after, however. She waved goodbye and said Nanami had a really good time, bye-bye, before stepping into the sunset. If they collected enough of things she liked, would Sage return someday? So it began gathering what humans had left behind, art, books, games, toys, and it brought them back to their headquarters. These offerings it collected have since sat there neatly in the warehouse, waiting for their master to return. Now that we have a larger collection than when Sage first arrived, she is going to have an even better time. But she never came back. Is that because she has yet to find the key item? And my companions, none of them has returned. Confused, the delivery droid stands amidst the offerings and the remains of the machines. What do your companions look like? They are all the same model of delivery droid as me. Bro, were you fucking blind, bro? Didn't you see what we just did? Aikma has noticed the delivery droid acting strange since they entered the mall. Not only is the GPS malfunctioning, but it also has not been able to recognize its companion. Oh, okay. I apologize. Good job, game. You're doing good. You're doing way better than you did before, game. I'm gonna tell you that. Infected by the punishing virus, corrupted machines cannot emit the same identification signal as the delivery droid. Even though they were standing before it, it could not recognize its old companions. Aikma had destroyed all of the corrupted right in front of the delivery droid. Their remains scattered around the two of them. That visually would look so fucking cool, man. Is there something wrong? She should tell it everything, but she cannot. Nothing. Your collection, I think she'll like it. I'm also searching for the sage. It's my purpose. Aikma walks to a corner of the warehouse, crouching and touching the mural surrounded by the offerings. Part of the mural was done later than the other. The slightly older part reveals pure joy, as if the painter wanted to share her bliss with others. The newer part depicts a small girl and a group of mechanoids. It reminds Aikma of a painting Nanami did and her smile back then. Where is she now? What has she been through? Aikma closes her eyes, allowing the feeling of longing to flood over her. If you find her, can you tell her that we are waiting for her here? I will. I'll tell her that Deli has been waiting for her. Thank you. I will look after this place until she comes back. Aikma reaches out and pats the mechanoid's head. Deli watches Aikma quietly, its transparent lens seemingly reflecting another figure it misses so dearly. Aww, that's so fucking nice. Don't like zombies? Well, this game is basically like robo-zombies, bro. Yo, Koflan, yeah, Kofland arrived in my country a lot of years already. We have Mega Image, yeah, it was at your Mega Image. We don't have Mega Image. Metro, I have Metro. Lidl, I don't have Lidl. I have only Metro and Kaufland from like big U marketplaces. Big markets. Metro is like supermarket, like hypermarket. High School of the Dead, it wasn't my cup of tea, but to be fair, I don't like generic zombies, I only like unique ones. I think I like the generic zombies more, like the slow ones. I don't like the running ones or like the superpowered or like the video game zombies. Like, you know the zombies in fucking Dead Rising 1, 2, and 3? Like the normal ones, those are my favorites. They just take you over by the mass, you know, by their power. Feels like a dumb concept to me. Maybe check out like the first zombie movies. concept of the zombies is more like how humans react to what's going on, and less than like the crisis on the head. Nazal said in chapter 0 he saw graffiti and started replicating in the name of the sage. Yeah, but you know, it's cool, but you know, like, still does not defend everything I said before. Zombie exists, gacha players are here, ready to kill for more pools. Yeah, you wish. I read the first chapter way too many times. We're joining too many streamers that read the first chapter. As Vergil said, it's past my bedtime, logging off. Good night, even gaming. Thunder. Why are you calling him Zunder? Gaming 2897. Also Nanami was in that chapter and said she was interested in the drawings. Really? In chapter Nanami was in chapter 0? Still, you know, if she was the sage, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't know. Anyway, it feels like they decided Nanami will be the sage way later on the way of writing this story. Which is, I guess, makes sense because it's a live service game. I mean, Honkai suffers from this too. So you know, I just want to point that out. It's fun pointing these things out. I love doing it. Before she goes, Haikma helps Deli tidy the warehouse. She puts the remains of the other delivery droids together on a soft foam mat. Their bodies leaning and lying on top of each other as if they are resting in peace. Bro, that's robot like body, like you don't do that, bro. That's gross. The only standing delivery droid does not stop waving at Haikma. She bows her head and says goodbye. Once again, visually this would look so sick. It watches the female figure walking further and further away until she disappears, stepping into the sunset. Alright, I'm past the 2 hour. He loves pointing at Haikma. Haikma who, bro? %, pretty nice. I guess we might as well finish it next time. Tired. You know what? What else irritates me? They kinda forgot the main fucking characters of this game. Like we have Bro, how do you access the first 8 chapters? Did they fucking remove it? You can't access the first 8 chapters here? They're fucking dumb. He loves pointing. You can play the hide and seek event? Yeah, but I cannot. Not unlocked it, I think, as of right now. Chapter 21 is Lee. Don't we have prop on this patch? So we have first 8 chapters, which are goated. I don't approve of them removing them, the chapters here, honestly. Then we have this main character story, main character story, main character, main character, main character, main character, main character as well, pretty good. Then then this is the first time we move away from the main kill. It's funny enough because you have all this like main character story, and nothing happens with it. Nothing fucking happens. We have this. Right? We have this. And it has no consequence. Nothing fucking happens. Because right after this, huge ending, tear-eyed, man. People read and cried, right? Then they go here. They fucking go here. They go on good vacation. Lucia is like, damn, really vacation? Are we allowed? Oh, EX2. Oh, so this is when Luna fucks shit up. Okay. Then we have this goated chapter, bro. One of the best chapters. And then it fucking... no, we have main characters here as well. And then this fucking disaster, man. Oh my, this is so fucking bad. Just this part, man. Because of this part, I almost quit the game again. This is trash. Don't even remember what happened here. Because nothing fucking happened to Lucia, Lee, and Liv. This is fucking trash. Vera got fucking retconned. This is fucking trash number 2. Vera got reconned even more, bro. She got softy, bro. I was editing the first 8 chapters, bro. Vera used to not give a fuck if people in her team die. Then this was okay-ish, I guess. The Nier Automata chapter. Yeah, this is no. I mean, okay, start fucking world fucking building, man. Whatever. This was okay. This is when the story started to redeem itself. This is filler. This is filler. And this is when they were like, oh yeah, remember all that cool concepts we had before? We need to yeah, we were actually planning to have like 3 factions in this game. The virus, the humans, and the machines, but we kind of forgot about the machines, like here and here and here. We kind of forgot all about the machines. Yeah, we should go back to it. Yeah, machines. We'll see how it goes. You played it before Nexus, he knows? Yeah, I played it, it was okay. Do you do the Lucia Plume prelude? Interlude, yes I did. It was a good interlude. EX02 is Rosetta. It is Rosetta, but it was oh, the Punishing Grey, the Grey Raven team wasn't there. Nanami was there, yeah, Commandant worked with Rosetta. Bro, why Commandant is like some fucking... or jumping from one team to another, bro? Can't you have some fucking loyalty? Is new in the chapter, nothing happened. Nothing fucking happened, bro. Even Leaf's chapter, she did not progress. She just like, yeah, remember I was the nice girl of the team? I still fucking am the nice girl of the team, motherfucker, and nothing you can do about it. I told you chapter 14 was bad. And 15 and 16 and all in between. Even the twins chapter, Vonnegut, fucking... nothing happened. The machines are not that important right now in the story. Well, that's a that was a huge fucking waste. And they kind of spent time on the other units, but what they ended up doing with the other units, they fucking retconned the Cerberus squad, which is not that bad. I guess maybe they went too harsh on Vera. She became like too nice for what she should be. The fucking sausage party guys, I mean, like, yeah, they could have been shorter presenting the characters. The Chrome went through a little bit of development, which was cool. Commandant is the best commandant. He's a bitch. Commandant is a unit to deploy. Shouldn't all the squads have their own commandant? Like, what the fuck? I thought everybody has their own commandant except Strikehawk, because they have Chrome, and I guess Cerberus because they're special. Also, he has info on connections to the missions. This chapter ending is insane. Didn't expect suspense from that chapter. At the least, good story reading has returned. That's all that matters. Cerberus wasn't retconned. They give her squad to love. That is, they give her squad to love. So you mean they gave Vera number 21 and what's his guy name? What's his red-haired guy name after chapter 1 through 8? Like, they give Vera new squad members after chapter 9, so her interlude actually happens after chapter 8, not 9. I apologize. Valics reading a story that he intrigued by is best Valics. Also, commandant in Lee's chapter is P. Well, we get another commander or something. The Cerberus was a concept at the beginning, so they formed members for Vera, and now they are the team, the dream team. Yeah, whatever, man. Keep defending this game, guys. Keep defending it. No more rain. I love rain. Fuck off. Not cool for her. Alright, guys. Thank you for staying. I'll go edit the next PGR video. Almost done. If I didn't have a fucking job, it would have been over on Monday, but alas. So next time gonna be a ZZ stream, unless it's gonna be next Tuesday. If it's next Tuesday, then we're gonna do PGR reading again. So thank you for listening. Resting is productive. All the good shit. Bye bye. Have a good one. Yeah, IA. Looking forward to it. Bye bye Rojak. Bye bye Nexus. The chat's trio, just like Grey Raven trio. Let me put the party mode. Once for my job as well. The Enfield video would be out too. Yeah, exactly. You know.